Hey, good afternoon. How y'all doing? It is well, Redbeard. It is a damn fine day to talk about a book. We're here for a book review, and today we're going to talk about. I'm going to have to look at it to read it. My eyes aren't this good. Helicopter Parenting in the Age of Drone Warfare. Helicopter Parenting in the Age of Drone Warfare. It's the title right there by Patrick Barb, and this is from Spooky House Press, and you get a nice little picture of Mr. Barb there. This is a really good book. It's a really thought-provoking book. I am a parent. I'm a parent of high school children. I have a soon-to-be 18-year-old senior and a soon-to-be 15-year-old freshman. And man, I'm in their shit. I know what they're up to. I think I know what they're up to. I got them on the little Life 360 app. I keep an eye on what they're doing, keep an eye on their social media as much as possible. You know that they create like secondary accounts now. Anyway, it's hard, and I feel like I spend all my time worried about other people's kids. Like, that kid right there, that kid, man, it fits the profile, doesn't he? Yeah, I feel like I spend all my time worried about the other people's kids, but and maybe not enough about mine. I don't know. Let's get in the synopsis. You'll kind of see where I'm going with this. When you see everything your children do, what are you still missing? Let me repeat that for you. When you see everything your children do, what are you still missing? And what will it cost you? In a near future United States, surveillance technology is the hottest trend in high-tech parenting. Children have their every move monitored from birth thanks to repurposed military drones. Give me a second. It's good. It's good. Get your water in today. Thanks to repurposed military drones and contact lens digital cameras that show life from your child's perspective. But in the aftermath of a tragedy at his son's high school, one father must contend with the dark side of his reliance on these innovations. Putting a Black Mirror spin on We Need to Talk About Kevin, Patrick Barb's Helicopter Parenting in the Age of Drone Warfare captures every parent's worst nightmare as reimagined for the digital age. This lean, propulsive novelette examines the duality of technology, how it brings everyone closer, but also creates artificial barriers between us all, from its mysterious beginning to its inevitable tragic ending. The tale of horror enabled by technology unveils secret after secret. This is a great book. I'm giving it 4 stars. I really liked it. It's lean. It says it's lean. I'll put it to you this way. I never thought about 3 stars. I thought about 5. I'm going with 4. But yeah, it's a lean, very, very short, easy to read novella. The text is very spread out, quick page turner. And yeah, it's about this guy, this father. And we're learning all this after the fact of an event. Something has happened. And he's being interviewed by a detective, a police officer. So, when his son was born, he bought the upgrades. He bought these contact lenses that are basically digital cameras, and so he can log onto his computer and see everything that his son sees through his eyes. Also got the drone to kind of follow him around and monitor him from like a third person point of view and see what's going on with this kid. And he's done that, and he's leaned on that technology. He's leaned on it so much that he's not present in person at all. Like, he's a workaholic. He works constantly. His wife and him are divorced. They're not together. And he doesn't even go to his kids' birthday parties, right? Like, he tries to send the drone. I mean, he can see it. He's there. I mean, I'm there. We've communicated. I've texted you. I mean, I've commented on your Facebook post, but I ain't seen you, you know? I haven't seen you, and that's this weird place that we live in. Like, technology and social media has almost made it to the point where, I mean, I'm going through it right now. I've got to set up a trip to go see my parents 4 hours away. I haven't been there all year, and that was, excused a couple years ago, right? COVID. I mean, I have not. I've seen them because they've come this way, but I haven't gone there to my hometown since last year this time, and it's almost like that's okay because, I mean, I keep up with them, right? I call them, I text them, You know, I see, and they see what we're up to on Facebook, that they know what the kids are up to because we're constantly posting stuff. But yeah, you get where I'm going. So it's got that duality, that double side of technology, the negatives, the lack of eye to eye, you know, personal bonding, personal communication, because I don't have to, right? I mean, I've got the drone. The drone will take care of that. So the book mentions, I mean, the premise mentions we need to talk about Kevin. So if you don't know, look that one up. That's a great book. I read that earlier in the year. But I mean, I don't want to use the terminology. I don't want to just spell it out for you, but you can probably guess where it's going. I mean, you know, your child, you think your child's good, and they're not, and they do and they've got plans to do something. You probably can kind of guess where that's going. I didn't really see it coming. I mean, not until the end, not until, you know, we got to a certain point, because, you know, again, we knew better, right? We had the drone, we had the contact lenses. We knew what this kid was up to. This wasn't the kid. My kid don't fit the profile. No way, you know. This wasn't the kid. But so when it flipped for me, you know, and it was a shock. It was unexpected. But you know, it's not going where you think it is. It's not going to it's just not going where you think it is. There's another level to parental discipline, stepping in and keeping your kid out of trouble. There's another level to it, and it's really cool. I enjoyed the hell out of the book. I read it quick, probably 2 sittings, but just because I started it late at night and then finished it the next day. But yeah, really enjoyable. My first read from Patrick Barb, my first read from Spooky House Press. Don't think it'll be my last in either situation. But yeah, it's Helicopter Parenting in the Age of Drone Warfare, Patrick Barb. I guess you would call it a bit of real life horror with the science fiction spin on it. I mean, it doesn't scream horror from the title or the cover, but I think that's kind of what I would say. I would say, you know, real life horror along the lines of, again, when you talk about Kevin, but with the science fiction, you know, technologically advanced. Jesus Christ, have you seen the things that they're doing with AI now? I mean, we're not far from this shit. I've just been seeing everyone's images that they've been creating of themselves with AI. Yeah, weird times we live in, weird times. I mean, I'm talking to you on a fucking computer, you know? I don't know. Anyway, it's a great book. Check it out. Patrick Barb, Spooky House Press. Well read beard. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying all your books, all of them, as much as I am. If not, god damn, you're reading the wrong books.